How's it going this evening, guys? I just wanted to come back, had a short video, a little update for you. I'm starting to get somewhere on this now. I haven't been doing too much with the front end, like I said. It's going to be, how can I put this, more of a stock drivetrain, with the exception of moving all the wiring and stuff. Stock drivetrain. I'm going to see if I can weld up a homemade set of headers. I was going to get a set. I still might. It's still up in the air yet. One of my buddies pointed out, like, these Fords are all famous for it. And I noticed it with my last one, but he said, good luck trying to get those bolts out of the engine there to be able to get the original manifolds out. So that kind of deterred me a little bit. I'm kind of discouraged about that, but we'll see what happens. It's still up in the air. I still might get a set, but other than that, regular 4.6 was her factory transmission. I will be removing absolutely everything that I can, and I do have that nice bumper to put on her, but I've been focusing more on the back here, as you can tell. Colors are starting to come in. This door is welded, this door is welded. Got all my bolts in. Tires are still on it. I haven't picked tires yet. And this is my rear end, which is almost done. Almost. I'm going to dish it. Actually, I'm going to weld the speaker deck and trunk lid together. Dish it. Put your threaded rod in there. And I'm going to cut a few pieces on the bottom, like put some slices into it so that I can bend it up and weld it in from behind. And then we're going to tighten up that chain. And I gotta leave that alone because for a rear bumper I put way too much time into that. But yeah, other than that, she's starting to come around. The rear end is almost done. I gotta get this back seat out, get my gas tank put in, threaded rod put in the rear. Most of the windows are out. And yeah, other than that, I haven't done too much. She's pretty well stripped. This passenger seat has got to go. Airbags has got to go. And they get some wiring happening. And other than that, I think I might run my shifter. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I don't know if I have the right hardware to run it in this car. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm not using that pesky column shifter. I'm not doing it. It's only going to break. Had a little bit of a fight with Cody's car getting it back here. But that's nothing. I got door bars that's going to go in place of that. Exhaust and gas tank is still up and under it. There's a lot more stuff I want to get done first. Well, she's coming around, guys. She's coming around. We're going to keep working on her a little bit, and I might make this a two-part video, actually. I want to get her up on her blocks tomorrow and start working on that front end, because the rear of this car is starting to get down there. I don't have a whole lot left, so I want to start working on the front. Anyways, guys, we'll keep at her. We'll make this into a two-part video. And for you guys, well, I'll see you guys later. But for you, it'll be right now. Alright, I was back here for a minute. I gotta get this car moved. Little change of plans. Definitely gonna have to go out of town for a couple days to get my stuff out of my Camry. But we gotta get this car moved up a bit. She's tight. She's tight. Tight like a tiger. Alright, let's go. Did they? Okay. She is up where she needs to be. Get that. That'll let keep my batteries connected. I did it. She's up there now. That's good. That is good. Now, I can finally start at the front end of this car. She's slowly coming around. She runs good. Most of it's stripped. I gotta get that seat out of here. Yeah, I think she's gonna be a beast. She's definitely gonna be a better contender than my Crown Vic for last year, I think. Wicked. I ate this around here with this team show. What do you think? Does not stand blue, this. Don't worry about that. But I think it's looking alright. I can't wait to see the three of them like this. This is going to be pretty cool, I think. But I've gotten a lot of work done on this. A lot of work. Other than over here, the wiring is all moved and the tube all something under there is snapped off. So I'm trying to figure out something with that. This side is pretty much all done, tucked away. Everything seems to be fine. I gotta tighten this down. Transmission cooler and all that's been ripped off on the front. Bumper has been mounted. Just gonna drill a couple holes into the shock mounts, pound this back with a sledgehammer, and throw a bead around the shock there, and I think this should be fine. And we got to get our body mounts done. Body mounts on the front got to be done. I have some 1.25 inch rod that's going to go down there, and most people use hockey pucks or stuff like that. I'm going to use square stock. Just, you know, cut it down to size or whatever. Not for that. She's going to be lifted up big time. Keep that in mind. So we'll probably end up using, right from the bottom there, we'll probably end up using about that much, I'd say, from the bottom and top. Well, not the bottom up here, but yeah, you know what I mean. And then we'll put this big guy down through it. All already fits. I think that should do all right. That's some pretty thick, rod. Yeah, just got to deal with the shock there, the front bumper mounts. That should be done. I was going to take this piece off, but they welded it on. I guess previous owner or something. I'm thinking this car was in an accident. There's a frig ton of Bondo. She has been repainted once. I could tell. I'm starting to figure out some things, and there was a couple things up here that was twisted. And if you notice, down at the bottom here on the rad support, like right here is kind of flat or whatnot. When you goes over here, it's bowed right out. So I'm thinking this car was probably in a small fender bender at one point, and that's the reason why they had welded this piece on, because it's welded on both sides. So we'll just leave that. That's whatever. Other than that, this side, doors are all welded shut. This one's got to be painted white. I got a door bar that's got to go on first. I have some I got some Ranger rims on the way that have wheel centers put in them. And I'm going to be running some LT 235 7015s. And I got some SS narrowed rims with also the multi-pattern wheel center welded into it. and I'm gonna have some skid tires for the front. So I think that's gonna be deadly. Like I said, these doors are welded shut. I think my welds are getting a little bit better. This is what it used to look like. That's what it's turning into. Probably still not the best, but everything is pretty much out. Yes, I am painting the inside black. Looks cleaner. A lot of people have started to do it now, so why not? Why not? Fenders are all bolted up pretty good. Paint job is starting to get on this side, but we haven't gotten too far. Weight down tires. I sold the 16-inch aluminums after this one, so I'm kind of pressed for tires right now. And this side of the trunk is starting to get done. It's all pounded down. I'm going to pound it down some more, weld down another plate on the other side. I'm going to start pounding that all down. I think it's going to look good. Pretty much just pound this down flat, and right here in the middle, I guess, probably just like, you know, viewing purposes only. That's the only reason why. Back bumper is whatever. I gotta tighten up the chains. Other than that, boys, I got 2 windows left to get out. Get this fender done, and other than paint work, I think the body is done. Gas tank's still up and under. Exhaust is still up and under. I got my transmission lines looped. That's done. I don't have my starter wire done yet because I've been just waiting to get this wiring done first. So I want to get this moved and put into its place, hook up my battery, and make sure that everything is still running before I start digging deeper and deeper into it. Which is coming along. It's coming along. The rear's getting to be pretty much almost done. The front is starting to get some big attention now. The bumper is just lightly bolted on for right now, just to size it up. It's not welded on. And yeah, other than that, we're just waiting on some tires and get the paint job done. Gotta get my roof sign put on, window mesh. I think I might have a seat bar for this, and I gotta get my door bar put on for the other side, and I might have a door bar for this side as well. I did not buy any 4.6 headers. I didn't bother with that because I'm in the process now of making up myself a drive train for a 302 carb. I got the engine and I got the transmission so far, but that's gonna be my winter project along with something else that I haven't shown you guys yet. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at too with these cars. This thing is running a lot better. We still have to change the transmission into it yet, but other than that, we're looking pretty good. There is a third. We do have another guy on our team. Unfortunately, his car is not here. I wish I had the property because I'd have his car here too. But we will definitely see that soon. He just got his house to his property actually, and he's just fiddling around with a couple things, so I would imagine we are going to see that pretty soon. I would say go down and give him a hand, because that's what the team is about. Even if we weren't a team, it's still a Derby family, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, anyways guys, this is where I'm going to end off this video too. I will be keeping you guys updated. Stay tuned. We do have another build coming. That's probably not going to be until closer to the fall, I would say. A lot of stuff going on, especially with this team show, and that's not until the end of August, and I don't have the time to pick out that other vehicle until we get these ones done, until this Derby is over. But don't worry, we still got lots to build. Always something to build. Anyway guys, stay tuned, stay safe.